Hi, it's a Lipstick Gal. Thanks so much for watching today. I'm using the new Lisa Eldridge Cinnabar palette. I've been really excited to use this Warm Neutrals palette. This is the sort of palette that could be an everyday staple for me. I love warm neutrals so much, and I thought it would be fun. Today, by the way, is actually Thanksgiving, and I wanted to do a pretty but easy and fast look. I've got food on the stove, I have turkey in the oven, and I have a few minutes to get ready, and I was like, I know exactly what I'm reaching for. I'm going to start with this Seamless Matte in Raw Sienna. This was one of the browns I instantly gravitated towards. I did a look when I was first trying these eyeshadows on. I only did one look, but I used this shade and I loved it. Things that I'm doing differently today than that other video I'm referencing, which I will link for you here and in the description box, is that I have my lids primed and I'm using synthetic brushes. I feel like synthetic brushes are a great option for this formula. They work really well with my white goat hair brushes as well. I have a lot of rougher and Sonia G brushes, and between the goat hair and I think blue squirrel and whatever else I've got in my natural brush collection, I feel like these just do really well with synthetic brushes. And it could be that Lisa released some eyeshadow brushes to go along with her new products, and they're all synthetic. So maybe that's what I need to do, is I need to reach for a different type of brush when I'm using these shadows. Oh, like even just this could be like a out the door on the way to work with a little bit of mascara. Love. This dark matte in the middle, it's not the darkest. This one's called Raw Sienna, and this is a velvet matte. So the difference between the Seamless Matte, which is the first one I put down, it's more of a powder formula with a little bit of pearl in it, and this velvet matte has more of a cream to powder finish to it, and is, I feel like, maybe just a little bit more matte. But my favorite thing about these is how well they blend over the top of each other. And like, no effort. Ah, love. I'm taking a completely clean brush and I'm using this just to blend as I'm headed towards my eyebrow. I want it to be nice and soft as we get up towards the outside edge of my lid here. I think the thing that I'm most impressed about with these formulas is just the blendability. Like, so easy to blend and really takes very little time. I mean, come on. Oh, these are gorge. There are two beautiful metallics in here. This one here is Lost Summer, and this one here is Bronzite. I think I'm gonna start with Lost Summer, kind of like a little bit more towards the inner third. Boy, that is very, very pigmented. And then I'm gonna tap a little bit of Bronzite, which is just a little bit deeper, right in the middle. I'm gonna have to come back and blend that, but I'm just gonna load my fingers up again and do the other side. I'm going back to that same clean brush just for blending purposes. Oh my kitty aunt. Oh, these are so beautiful. Oh, I'm in love. Okay. All right. Do you see this shade here? This is a top coat. This one's called Ritual. It's basically sheer with just a little bit of warm sparkle. I'm gonna press that all over the top of the lid. And I'll probably use it in my inner corner as well. I'm gonna go back into Raw Sienna and put a little bit of this on my lower lash line. I want to keep most of the color and drama to the top, but I feel like I need just a little bit down here on the lower lash line. I'm also going to pull a little bit of deep ochre in and use that just kind of right on the outside for just a little bit of depth. I'm taking some of that top coat in Ritual just right here to the inner corner and just a little bit right below. I'm grabbing an angled brush and I'm going into this darkest shade here. This is Fired Earth. I used this as liner the other day. It was so beautiful. All right. I sprayed a little bit of setting spray on my palette here, and then I loaded my brush up with that dark color in Fired Earth. And then I was able to kind of turn it into like a liner by getting it wet. And this is like the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish setting spray. This is like the long wearing, it's set it and forget it sort of spray. So a little bit of that and a little bit of Fired Earth. And I kind of got like a little bit of dark brown liquid eyeliner going on. I'm really happy with the way that it looks. All right, I'm gonna throw mascara and lipstick on and I'll be right back. Oh, I am in love with this. This eyeshadow is just, chef's kiss perfection. I am so excited about this. I also really like the lip. This is a combo of two of Lisa's new reds. I have Velvet Duchess kind of on the outside edge and Velvet Enchantment more towards the center. And I love pairing kind of like a bronzy eye, warm eye with a bright red lip. Love, love, love. So I am super excited. Let me show you some swatches really quick. This is a seamless matte in Raw Sienna, a metallic in Bronzite, another seamless matte in Fired Earth. This is the one I turned into liner. Here's another metallic. This is the shade Lost Summer. The velvet matte in this palette is called Deep Ochre, and this last shade here is the top coat. This one's called Ritual. It's very close to my skin tone, but it does have a really pretty sparkle to it. This is the sort of palette I needed today. I literally had that much time to get my face on. I've been sitting down for less than half an hour, start to finish. And that includes recording a video and showing you swatches, because normally I don't take this much time to do my face, but it's a holiday. I wanted to do something a little bit special, and I am so pleased at how quickly these blended on. So it took very little time to do my eyes, but my entire face took less than half an hour. So I just want you to keep in mind that these formulas blend beautifully. They layer over each other exceptionally well. And the one thing I would tell you is you could definitely get more depth. I like a lighter eye look, so I am not building it and packing it on. I want it kind of to blend and not be too much and be easy. That's what I got from this, but you definitely can get more pigment than what I'm using on my eye. I do feel like that top coat is probably going to be the one that is going to be the hardest to see if you're trying to swatch it. It also feels like in the pan it's a little bit firm, and out of all of them it's kind of like the driest. I don't feel like I'm getting a ton every time I put my finger in there, but the mattes in here, and the two metallics are absolutely stunning. Lost Summer and Bronzite are remarkable, and I like how shiny they look on the eye. One of the things that I really like is that each one of these palettes is refillable. They have these little holes here in the back. You can actually push out the pan and then, you know, put something else in there. So I'm probably going to, once I'm done using every single one of these palettes, I'm probably gonna build like my favorite 6 shades in one palette, and then I'll do another video doing that. Thank you so much for watching today. I would love to know, have you had your eye on these? Do you have one? What do you think? Or it's the sort of thing that, you know what, it's only 6 shades and it's $68. That's definitely not how I'm spending my money. Tell me all about your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget, I will also have all of my other eyeshadow palette videos linked in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Have an incredible day, and I'll see you again soon.